One of these Spinosaurs isn't real. Most of you will know which one already, but let me be dramatic, please. It's flash review time. But we're doing a flash review of two PNSO Spinosaurids, the Sinopliosaurus and the Suchomimus. Alright, so I've had these figures for a little while now, and let's just jump into them. Let's start with the Suchomimus. This is one I was more excited for out of the two when I first initially got them, because Suchomimus is my second favorite Spinosaurid and just one of my favorite theropods of all time. And there are really no good figures of it out there. This is the first one. And this figure is pretty nice. It's very nicely detailed. The scalation is great. The paint application on top is great and really brings the tiny scales out on the sculpt. The color scheme is also like nothing super complex, but just this one horizontal cream colored stripe going down the body is very unique, and it sets it apart from all other of PNSO's theropods. But my favorite part of the color scheme has to be the gorgeous like rainbow colored ridge on the snout starting between the eyes and running down the top of the skull. Looks absolutely beautiful. This figure is a little smaller than I would like it to be, if I'm being honest. Just compared to other figures in my collection, I would have liked a bigger Suchomimus, but I mean, this is fine, and I am very impressed with the detail on it. The pose is okay as well. It's a little wiggly, but it's not nearly as bad as some other PNSO figures. The jaw is articulated, of course, as always, and this one's a little funky. It has some weird angles to the jaw because it's just so small and so thin and dainty, but it works perfectly fine, and you know, for what's, in my opinion, the only good Suchomimus figure on the market right now, at least until Papo's releases theirs, if Papo's looks as good as it does in the promo images, I think this is the best one you can get right now. I think it's nice for what it is, very nice for what it is. Now, moving on to the other one that is not like the other. This is Sinopliosaurus. Well, actually, it's Siamosaurus, and it is also kind of nothing at the same time. Yeah, this isn't a real dinosaur. I'm just calling it out right now. Even if you call it Siamosaurus, it's not real. Here's the thing, PNSO is pretty good at like keeping up with like new accuracy trends and stuff. Some of their figures have like just funky things going on, as we know, but it takes one Google search to realize that Sinopliosaurus is now a dubious genus of pliosaur. That's right, a plesiosaur pliosaur, not a Spinosaurid anymore. According to the brief research that I've done, which I have right here next to me on my screen, Sinopliosaurus, which means Chinese moor lizard, was a freshwater plesiosaur that was named and described in 1944, but was later shown to be based on teeth from a Spinosaurid theropod, which is now known as Siamosaurus. It's a tooth taxon, literally only known from teeth. Even if you call this thing by Siamosaurus, none of the anatomy here is based off of anything, and I'd even say that the teeth are too small on the sculpt to even be based on the teeth accurately from the fossil record. I have zero clue, no idea why PNSO would want to do this other than they're a Chinese company. Maybe they wanted a Spinosaur with you know, China in the name because they like doing a lot of Chinese genre, which is fine, I understand that, but there's so many other animals you could have chosen instead of just digging up something that is completely incorrect and basically sculpting a model that's based on nothing. It kind of puzzles me. Regardless of that, I think this model is nice. As an indeterminate Spinosaurid, I do like the design of it. It feels very natural. It's one of their most natural feeling theropods. Really nice, like tiger-esque brownish orange coloration with the black striping going down. The jaw is articulated, of course. This one has a little bit of spring on it compared to the Suchomimus. I think the jaw on this one looks nicer than the Suchomimus overall. But yeah, it looks fine. There's not much I can say about it. It's got the big, thick, like Spinosaurus-esque tail with like the paddle going down the end, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I really wanted to make this, I would have just called it Siamosaurus, but I guess they just wanted there to be China in the name of the genus, so they dug up a dubious genus of pliosaur that was used to be attributed to this. In a way. I don't know. If I'm missing anything with this, let me know, but it's been kind of a meme in the paleo community when this thing was released. Phone, shut up right now. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Very quick flash review. I just wanted to throw my opinions out for these because I'm actually giving this Sinopliosaurus to a friend tomorrow as I'm recording this video. I wanted to do a video on it at some point when it was hype. I didn't have a chance to make a video on it, so we're doing it now very quickly. Out of the two, I definitely recommend the Suchomimus. I think it's very unique looking compared to PNSO's other figures. The Sinopliosaurus is great if you just want like an indeterminate Spinosaurid figure. It might do well standing in for, you know, another genus of Spinosaur as well. You can be creative with it. It's also a good base for custom models as well, probably. But thank you so much for watching, and a shout out to my channel members, particularly a Trash Bug and Raphael Tree Kangaroo for being SpinoChad members. As always, if you want to be a member on the channel, click the link down below, the big join button next to my name. And I will see you guys in my next video, so take care, and bye-bye, Spinosaurid gang, rawr, rawr.